I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars.
Well, normal service has been resumed after last week's most enjoyable quiz.
Yes, frivolity and celebration, wasn't it?
Bit of frivolity, slightly disappointing result, if I'm honest, but there we are. So we're back with the never popular Two Truths, One Lie.
I know, we had an entire break last week, didn't we? And,
we did.
And no one batted an eyelid.
No, they wouldn't, would they? I was going to say we rested our brains, but it was quite taxing.
It was.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, there was some distinct struggling.
Yeah, there was.
There was
some disappointing answers from myself in a couple of places. I'm quite cross I didn't get the Jaguar questions right. But there it is. Yeah.
There's far too many SUVs on the list for my liking.
My theory of new SUVs outselling older other models sadly did come true in several cases.
It did, although I'm glad some smugness prevailed here and there, like the Porsche and the Rolls, for instance. That was a relief.
Even though I got it wrong, I'd have been so disappointed if the Rolls Cullinan had done better than the old Silver Shadow. Yeah,
dreadful vehicle.
Absolutely horrific. Anyway, it's my turn to be firing the statements at you this week.
It is. And what have you got for me?
We have.
We'll do what we've been doing of late to go, and even if they're long-winded or whatever, we'll just copy and paste.
I'll paste them into our chat that we have between us when we're doing these, and you won't have to remember all the details. Yeah, so we have 3 statements from Motoring of Yesteryear.
Yesteryear, lovely.
Yeah, now that's a word I don't think gets used often enough anymore, so I'm going to throw it in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get your history head on.
Okay, we'll give it a bash.
Now, either you're just going to know one of these because you're weird, or you're going to guess it, or maybe this week I've got you.
Maybe, but I mean,
maybe
wouldn't hurt to mix it up a bit, would it?
It wouldn't hurt to have a different result for a change. But there we go. We'll see. So here we go. You do not need a writing implement because I will paste them in. I also have quite deep. The statements themselves are not long and detailed, but I do have some interesting information about each one prepared this week as well. So there we are. Okay, so number 1. In 1961, Goodyear developed prototype illuminated tyres made of a translucent synthetic rubber, which were lit from within by 18 mounted light bulbs.
I see.
Pasting issues.
I see. But
yes.
You guys seem to be caught up there on something vaguely technical. That is.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We're going. There we go. We're all right.
You sure? You sure about that?
Yep. There it is.
Yep, that's good. I mean, seeing it written down isn't really any more sort of aid.
It's not helping you in any way. No, it just means you haven't got to write it out yourself.
So what are we saying? Oh dear. Illuminated tyres, translucent synthetic rubber. Righto. I mean, I don't know this, but there's a lot of stupid things happened around that sort of time, sort of 50s and 60s. Crazy. Yeah.
Time of great experimentation.
Quite. But yeah, I mean, I don't know for certain, but I could believe it, but we'll come back to it.
Yeah, you don't have to decide just yet.
No, quite. No, quite. What else you got for me?
Okay, number 2. The Packard Motor Company is credited with introducing the first glove box on their 1900 Packard Model A.
Okay. Well, all these things have to start somewhere, I suppose.
Yes. Somebody has to be the first to do something, yes.
Okay. So early on in the world of motoring, and yeah, because they will have wanted a glove box, because no doubt I'm not a Packard specialist there at all, but I'm going to have a wild stab in the dark and say that the outside elements are potentially encroaching.
A cabin full of leather and weather. In those days, all cars were, though, weren't they? That wasn't unique to.
No,
to Packard.
no. You're correct. Okay, but again, believable. But is it correct? We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it in a minute. To it. Okay, number 3. The 1942 DeSoto Custom Club Coupe was the first production automobile to feature concealed retractable headlights.
Concealed retractable headlights. I'm waiting for there's the message. I just wanted to sort of get the year again. I know you only just said it, but it's a tiny brain.
It's gone in and out already.
DeSoto Custom Club Coupe. Okay. What we're saying here was the first production automobile to feature concealed retractable headlights. Okay.
Pop-up headlights, effectively, is what we're talking about.
Yeah, mind you, you're saying DeSoto, that was a American jobby, which
yeah, very much an American brand. Yeah.
Words are hard. So with American ones, they're not necessarily pop-up. So they're some elaborate ways of covering up headlights throughout the years, aren't they?
Oh yeah. All sorts of ways to do it with vacuum systems and all sorts of stuff was going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's break it down, shall we? So we've got this here.
Break it down.
Quite. So we've got the Goodyear.
Yes.
With the old illuminated tyres there, with the, what did you call it? It was the translucent synthetic rubber. Okay. And like I said, the timing of this. Yeah. The timing of this is key, isn't it?
It could lead you in a direction, I suppose.
Yeah.
If it's true.
I mean, if it is true, yeah. I mean, is it true? Potentially. Although, I mean, I'm struggling to. I mean, like I said, there's stupid things happen around that sort of time, but I'm trying to figure out why they would have bothered. But maybe again, probably overthinking it. So what are we saying? You said 61 in your statement there. Okay. Yeah, all right. Fair enough. Entirely possible. So we come back to the number 2, which was the Packard Motor Company is credited with introducing the first glove box on their 1900 Packard Model A, is what you said.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, potentially, yeah. Okay. But like we said, it was potentially, yeah, maybe. But
yeah,
I mean, I just don't know. I mean, cars were. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Maybe. I just don't know.
that was difficult. Was my intention? Yes.
Because I mean, I'm not an aficionado on the glove box, but
Well, that's good news.
yeah, we were discussing earlier how you accidentally festooned me with the history of air conditioning, didn't you?
I falsely claimed that Maybach started out making air conditioners, and lo and behold, you were an expert on the history of air conditioning. And I could have picked anything. It was false. It was the rubbish one. I could have said fridges, anything. And I
Yeah.
picked the one thing that you happened to know something about the history of. I don't remember them being in the history of air conditioning. Are you absolute one of those?
Yeah. I'm sorry about
However, it turns out you're not as knowledgeable on the glove box. So it's good
that.
news.
Yeah. Okay, so then we go on to what we got, the 1942 DeSoto Custom Club Coupe. Right, okay. Right. I mean, other than what I said, knowing that it's a American brand and they've been tucking their lights away for some time. So was it? Well, I mean, it's entirely possible. Was it the first? That's my first question. I was like, maybe. I don't know. There's a part of me that suggests it might be slightly too late in the timeline, maybe. But I'm clutching at straws here.
Yeah, you are a bit with that.
My my reason for thinking that is, like, if you think back to well, I say think back. This is me having a wild stab in the dark. So I'm thinking sort of, in my head, I assume 20s, 30s, Duesenbergs, things like that.
Well, Duesenberg certainly didn't have illuminated, hidden headlights. They were massive.
But were they?
But yes.
Were they on all models?
Well, no, that's true. I don't know. On the ones I've seen, there were. But
I know what you mean, but that's sort of,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting my wires crossed. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know any of these.
Well, that's the first time we've been there in a while.
Yeah.
We've come up with 3 that you really don't know.
Yeah, it turns out having a week off can actually screw us over, because I genuinely think I might get this one wrong.
Could begin with a shout here.
Do you remember what the scores are?
No. No, neither of us keeps track of it. We have to listen to 2 episodes ago to find out.
Because obviously you're issuing statements, so that means if we continue the cycle, I'll go 2 points ahead. So does that mean we're currently 22 to 21?
I think it probably, if I'm asking the statements and we've been following the recent pattern, that means at this point we're only 1 point apart.
Yeah, okay.
So if you got this wrong, we would remain 1 point apart. Which would mean give me everything to play for next time. Because we could draw then. Yeah. So, but yes, those numbers sound right. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, God, I just don't bloody know.
Excellent.
So, like I said, I keep coming back to it in my, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've established that now. You don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with gut feeling in that case then, because we could be here all bloody night. Oh Christ! I'm fairly happy that Goodyear would have been daft and made illuminated tyres. It was a heady time.
Careful.
So we'll go with 9. Yeah, we'll go with 2 for the 1961 and Goodyear and fannying around with translucent rubber and all that caper. Yeah. And now it's the next 2. Oh.
So you're locking in number 1.
Locking in number 1, and now I don't know. Is this here glove box malarkey or this retractable headlight malarkey? I'll tell you what, though, I'm going to be Googling the shit out of this if I get it wrong.
If you get it wrong?
Yeah. If you tell me it's right, I don't care. So... shit.
These are good enough to really make you think this time.
Yeah, enough to really fucking annoy me, these ones. Bollocks to it, right. Packard and their glove box. True DeSoto and their concealed headlights. Or whatever it was. It was concealed. Retractable headlights was your terminology. I think possibly too late in the automotive timeline, I would have a punt and say that there was an earlier car, so I'll say that was false.
Right, your final answer is true, false.
Yep, it is.
Okay. Well, this is very interesting.
It is. It's awfully tense.
These were 3 that you really struggled with.
Yep.
For first time in a while, you just haven't had a clue.
Yeah, I've got nothing to work with there.
No, and it's not the sort of thing you can even work out or...
No.
Yeah, it really comes down to gut feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so...
my methods for picking the false one there are just on the hunch of going, surely before 1942, someone had made a car with retractable headlights.
Yeah, I mean... that's pretty thin on which to base a decision. But
I've got
sometimes
cool else to work with.
It's all you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're going to be wanting to know then, aren't you? Probably in a minute.
Well, ideally, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I should probably reveal then, because otherwise it's going to start annoying people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, you've still managed to get it right. You absolute
What an absolute tit of a man. I apologise
What?
profusely because I had
Utter
nothing.
swine.
Nothing.
You had nothing to work with there. I thought I'd come up with you. There's no way you can figure this out.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm genuinely apologetic on that because
I don't know what else to do with this game. I can't.
blind luck.
Yeah.
I just, I mean, that was the loosest, tenuous, daftest guess.
That was so thin. What you based that decision on?
Yeah.
That was so weak.
Yeah. Oh shit! I'm
You
sorry.
still managed to get it right.
Oh God!
Don't apologise to me. It's the audience you've let down. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they wanted a bit of variety and yet got the same. I apologise to them as well. Go on then.
Okay, let's talk some details.
Yes, please.
So, yeah, in 1961, Goodyear did indeed experiment with light-up tyres.
Yeah, that, as daft as it sounds, was the most believable of the three.
Well, it was made of a special synthetic rubber called neothene.
Lovely.
Their idea was that it was a very futuristic look, very much of the 60s, as you suggested. They could glow in various colors, although that would mean changing the bulbs, which was not an entirely easy process.
Can't have been overly practical.
No, way before the days of LEDs. But they were going to be available in various colors, but they never made it to production, largely due to safety concerns. They found that they would be very distracting and would illuminate in the wrong directions.
Do you reckon?
They were very expensive. They had absolutely rubbish traction in wet conditions.
Oh, perfect.
And of course, once they got dirty,
they didn't really glow so much.
They weren't illuminated anymore.
No, they're all tyres have a similar hue.
Yes. Feel free to Google that. It looks absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I'm free to have a go. 2 seconds.
You can have a look now. Yeah.
Let's have a look at what we got here.
Yeah, I'd encourage the listener to check that out as well, because they look so stupid.
I've just arrived at an article about them. What is the woman doing?
I don't know.
She appears to be using her illuminated tyre to hoik up her skirt a little bit and check the undies are all in position.
Oh, well, I imagine that's a usage they hadn't thought of, but
I mean, okay. As first photos go, but yes, I take your point. That's I'm just sort of skimming through, and there's sort of
it was the 60s.
They're sort of suggesting that you could have your tyres match the colour scheme of your car, or
yeah, they do. Yeah, that's right. They were going to be available in a variety of colours.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Neothane, whatever it is. That's what you said about it.
Neothane, whatever you say it was. Yeah, I don't know. Quite how you pronounce it, but yeah, neothene. Synthetic rubber, translucent synthetic rubber. I mean, but they were really expensive and crap. So...
It's a fun idea, but yes, I take your point again. I don't think I'd want to be rolling around on those, but no, fair enough.
So that was absolutely real. Yeah. The Packard Motor Company and their 1900 glove box. Absolutely true. The 1900 Packard Model A, or apparently early run cars of the Model B, did indeed have a lockable box in which to store gloves and goggles and other items needed by the motorist at that time.
Yes.
The idea was to differentiate automobiles from horse-drawn carriages, and these early models featured a built-in open storage compartment on the dashboard for storing driving gloves, goggles, and tools.
Okay. All right.
And Packard were the first company to do that.
Well, very good. I mean, very good. I'm happy to believe it because it got me a point. But there we go.
But it is absolutely true. Now then, number 3. As is often the way, it's not complete rubbish.
Right.
But it is the wrong car.
Oh, okay.
And as you say, and this is what was my downfall here and your success, was that it was slightly too late. So,
okay.
However, let me explain. Let me explain why I chose that
please
specific car,
do.
the DeSoto Custom Club. So the actual car to have the first concealed retractable headlights was the Cord 1936 Cord 810.
Okay, so not. See, I would have gone earlier, but that's interesting.
1936. Designed by Gordon M. Boorig.
Him.
The lights, the lights were manually operated by a hand crank handle on the dashboard that rotated the headlights out of the fenders.
Oh my God! What happened if you needed to flash someone to say you can pop out the junction?
Oh no, because
no.
It's going to take a minute to get them up, and even longer to turn them on. So.
As phrases go, that was
past the
diabolical, man.
However, the 1942 DeSoto that I mentioned was the first production car to feature powered hidden headlights.
No
it was
cranking.
A vacuum operated system, which raised and lowered the headlights out of the wings or the fenders. I just swapped in the first.
Okay.
I just swapped the cars around. The 1936 Alfa Romeo 8C also featured a very similar concealed headlight system, but that was also manually operated.
No, but a crank in there in your Alfa.
But a crank in there, but the Cord was launched first, so that is credited.
That's the one.
As being the first car with hidden headlights. But they did. Took you a minute to get up and down, and they were keep fit headlights is what was going on.
No, that's interesting fact. So I like that. Well done, you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, good. All right.
I thought I had you there.
So
I really did.
We are 23-21 then. Okie dokie.
Yeah, until I inevitably get a point.
Oh, when you get a point next week, of course. Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. All right. Very good. We'll pick that up next week. So, a little revisit to Three Car Garage. Actually, I think before we jump into
Yes. Now that was a rather good segment we did recently.
Yeah, it's quite popular, and I have to say. A lot of people have said, "Oh, I've done my list," which I really appreciate. But only one of you's bothered to send it.
Yeah, we do need to see it if you want us to talk about it.
So I know there are a lot of them pending, so they're just coming in slowly. That's what we'll go with. But Phil
will say that. Yeah,
was like a rat up a drain pipe.
I was right into this, and we're very grateful for the input. I've been very rude and not replied to you yet when you messaged me, but we're very grateful for the input. It's really good, and your list is superb.
Oh, well, I replied 3 minutes after he sent it, so I'm winning.
Yeah, but I'm rude, so
So I have got his list open here. I have got for Phil's Practical Daily. He's a man after my own heart with choosing something like this. Subaru Legacy GT 2-litre 4x4 turbo.
Estate.
Estate, yes. Apologies.
Yes.
And yeah, he's chosen brilliantly. Lovely spec. It's the one you want. It's obviously an import, but that's okay.
Yes,
that's fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's a top grade import as well, with all the auction grading malarkey that goes on. Yours for 10 grand.
I mean, that's unbelievable value, really, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely bit of car for the money there.
Yeah,
and that's
nicely said.
and
Yes.
like Phil said, there is it's not brand new, but he doesn't care. Like, well, it's whatever you want. That'll soldier on nicely, that car, so that'll fit. Yeah, your adults, your kids, your dogs, your luggage, and all that. And
Everything
as he
you need.
pointed out,
Yeah.
with it being a 2-litre turbo from a Subaru, that's it almost guarantees that you're not going to miss your flight because you can get a wriggle on.
Yeah, and it won't ever break down.
I'm going to caveat that and say it's a Subaru. You need to service it properly, otherwise it will shit itself engine-wise.
Yes, that's a very good point. But if they're looked after properly, they'll go forever.
Absolutely fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely.
good.
And the interior, the dogs can chew through anything in there, and it'll be absolutely fine.
Oh yeah. That's true. Yes, lovely creatures. Although the very rare occasions I have to put any of our dogs in the car, I've got like these big, massive, like they can take up the full boot, like cages that you bolt down and strap down.
Oh,
so that,
yeah.
That way you go, right, you're contained. You can only eat things in your vicinity, not the car.
Yes. Not anything else.
Yeah.
Yes, very wise, very good.
Yes. Not my first rodeo. Weekend toy from Phil. No one's surprised here based on his car history, but Phil would like a Ford Racing Puma.
Now, he does like a Puma, doesn't he? He's had several.
He has.
He kind of caused us to have one as well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So when we say he's had several, I want to go off of memory and say he has had 3.
3? I think 3. Yellow, silver, and black.
Yeah, silver one, first one. That was its.
Yeah.
A fairly long termer in Phil's eyes.
He had that for a while.
The Millennium one, short lived.
That's right. The
Death
yellow.
Trap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ruined.
And the black one, again, slightly long lived. So that there you go. So he's had 3
and he
of them.
did a bit of work to that one to improve it.
Yeah.
As well.
All 1.7s, the one you want.
Oh, of course. Yeah, as was ours. Yeah, it's the one you want. Not racing Pumas, as he's chosen here, of course.
No, racing Puma,
one, but
different kettle of fish. So he's chosen a racing Puma. So he's like, because he put in the comments going, a standard 1.7 would be fine, but why not treat myself? So, well, you are very much in budget here.
You've absolutely got the budget, so why not go for the best version you can? Yeah,
quite.
Absolutely.
And that's coming in at, give or take some pence and some pounds, 25 grand. So,
well, they are these days because they're quite rare.
I mean, just thinking back, like going back to like where Rob and I used to work for several years, way back when, which was Christ. I don't want to do the sums.
Don't work it out. No.
Let's take an average and say 15 years ago. It was longer. But 15 sounded nicer.
Yes, you're happier with that.
Where we used to work, it was walking distance where I was living at the time. So it was gone on the days of walking to work, but that was quite nice. Yes. But every morning, someone would daily one of those who'd drive past me on my walk to work.
Well, dailying a racing Puma.
Dailying a racing Puma, wow. Albeit 15 and a bit years ago, but still, I mean, I still call that ballsy then.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, that is. Yeah. Wow. But then look where the values have gone. I mean, 25 grand for that is
fast forwards, isn't it?
It is fast forwards. Yes, definitely.
And I think he's done this to A, please himself, but B, a happy accident piss you off. Classic. Older than 84, Phil's the same year as me. He's gone and picked himself. What can only be described as a lovely spec. A 1981. I mistakenly earlier when I was flicking through, what did you say XJS? But no, it was an XJ6.
You did say XJS earlier. Yes, I realise that, but it's not. No, XJ6.
XJ6 4.2 manual, and because it was for sale in Europe, he did the exchange rate for us on the day, so it's coming out at 30.5 grand. He's willing to accept left-hand drive, and it just means that he said the collection trip across Europe will be nice, and of course, it makes it way more sensible for when you go, well, I need a European road trip, I'll take the Jag. Lovely.
That car is fabulous.
Yes, it is.
That is just, I mean, I couldn't have had that because I had to pick something older, but that is absolutely tremendous. I massively approve of that.
Yeah, it's a bit of both of us. Any of us would take that, but a manual Jag, fair play to find that. Lovely spec.
Very fair. Yeah, because that's not easy. A manual Series 3 XJ is not easy to find. It's in a lovely colour and a sort of mid-red with gold pinstriping, of course.
Rosso Scuro.
Sorry,
there we go. It was. That's what it says.
Okay, and the Kent alloys, as was available on those, and that is just lovely.
Just perfect. Yep. And
he's gorgeous.
And he's got it right though, because it is currently for sale in Italy. Like 30.5 grand is basically it is for sale in Italy for 35,000 euros. So what that means is you get an absolutely delightful trip to Italy, and then you get to drive all the way back in your Jag.
In a lovely old Jag, pretty car.
A
lovely old Jag. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, good choices.
Yeah, he's done really well there.
Good choices.
Yeah,
Phil has come in way under budget, with a total of about 65.5 grand.
Yeah.
Which is fine. None of the rules stipulate that you had to use all of your budget. I don't know.
A lot of wine in that boot. Sorry, I'm still looking at the Jag.
Unfortunately, not as much as it could have been once upon a time. Thank you, Boris.
No, indeed.
But yes, excellent choices. I don't think there's going to be any arguments from us. In fact, it would be very much, can I have a lend of any of the above?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, trouble is, if you lend me that Jag, he might not ever see it again.
No, you're not made of money. You do have to put petrol in it, so you'd break down somewhere.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, although it is only an XJ6, not an XJ8, so you're slightly better off.
Oh, yeah, that'll be really frugal. Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. It's solid logic there. Well done.
You might get into double figures on the motorway. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mind you, when he had that XJ40, and that was the 6-cylinder, wasn't it? The 4-litre, and that was.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the one who proudly had that operating at 7 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, you were forbidden from borrowing that in the end, weren't you?
I was. I spent all of my pocket money on petrol.
You did.
Yeah. Just foot flat to the floor, making that thing roar and just inhale petrol.
Yeah, it's a healthy pastime.
I still absolutely treasure that bloke at the one of the major roundabouts where we live, and I dailied it for many weeks over a series of time, and when I was queuing in the 2 lines of traffic to go up to said roundabout, and that guy in the modern Jag wound down his window and was gesturing at me, and I was like, uh-oh, what's hanging off?
Yeah, something's dragging.
And no, it wasn't that. And he said to me, "Are you daily in that?" I was like, "Yeah, I am at the moment." He's like, and he laughed and drove off. Like, oh,
That's nice.
yeah, cheers for that.
Thanks for that. Yeah.
What? No, what was it? No, it wasn't just laugh and drive off. Was it? Was it you don't like your wallet, then laughed and drove off?
Oh, okay.
That was it. I'm sure that was
Right.
it. It was a
That's nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. You don't need that really.
No, but well. I was.
I mean, he
having a lot of
wasn't
fun.
wrong, but
No, but it's fine. It's fine.
that
Yes.
was a lovely old thing, that car.
Oh yeah, really nice.
See, you appreciate a really nice Jag, yet you've never owned one.
No, although I nearly did, and I'm still bitter about it.
Oh, that's true. You would have done, and it would have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
But,
Captain
yeah,
Organised there got that auction wrong.
Screwed that right up. Ruined it for all of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you imagine? I mean, I know we've spoken about it many times.
We have.
Nice. I don't know whether they still do it, but they did for some time have the ability. No, they still do. They still do. It's still on there in the sold section.
No. They've never taken it off the website.
Never taken it off the website. No.
That's cruel.
Oh yeah, it's.
So you can go and look at pictures of it.
Yeah. Still got a price on there that it's sold for as well. Like, get in the sea. Get right directly in the sea.
Because you could have done it.
Yeah, I missed it. It was poor planning on my part, but yes, it was a Daimler XJ40 in that metallic plum.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely. And what was it? They called it Morocco Red Mica, and it had the 4 litre straight six, and had a load of work done to it. Yeah, it was high mileage, but it went for 1,875 quid.
They're criminally cheap.
Yeah.
Absolutely criminally cheap.
Yeah, and that was May 21 that went. And what I was intending to do there was to bid on it, win it, and go talk myself out of it and sort of smooth it all over at home by going, well, it's a bit of a birthday present to myself.
It's an investment, you see.
It's an appreciating asset.
All of those words. Yes.
Yeah, no, I was planning to. Yeah.
Was not to be.
No, it wasn't. I'm gonna just. I'll send that link to you again, just so you can share the pain.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember it, but I'd love to. Oh, I'd forgotten how lovely it is.
I know.
Oh.
No. It hurts, doesn't it, to see it again? Bastards.
Yeah, really. It was, especially for the price it sold for.
Yeah. All right. Let's not dwell on too much. I love the way that on that page it says log in to view price, but if you go back to the listing page before, it goes, well, there's the price.
Yeah.
So
indeed. They're not hiding that very well.
Before we wrap it up, probably a bit of housekeeping. In terms of vehicles your end, all is well, as far as I'm aware.
Jag is fine. Mazda is not being used very much, which will be really helping. I have to dismantle the Fiesta at the weekend to fit some new rear light bulbs. But other than that, all is well.
That's all right then. Very good.
Basically, what I'm saying there is the Jag's all right, and that's mine.
That's the one that concerns you at present.
Yes.
All is well here. Yesterday, went for a jaunt to take my car for service and MOT.
It was that time of the year, wasn't it?
It was. So that was good. All is well. Took it down there. They sorted it out. They gave me a delightful Corsa for the day. I really can't give much review for that because
because it's a Corsa.
yeah, it was a perfectly functioning car.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was some car.
It was perfectly acceptable. I have no problem with it. It was, like I said, fully functioning. I was very grateful for a courtesy car. Went for lunch. Well, an extended lunch. Came back, picked my car up. All was well, flying colours and all that. Drove home in, like I said to you, potentially the worst rain I have ever driven in.
Yeah, it was bad yesterday.
It was awful. Like I said, I was going along the A30. I was going uphill. And at one point, just to be clear, on a hill, at one point, there was 6 inches of depth of standing water.
Yeah, that's impressive.
On a dual carriageway.
Yeah.
That was diabolical.
So a road that you're going to be travelling at speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is diabolical. You're quite right.
Proper hazardous. Like 75% of the people were driving to the conditions. The other 25% need to get their brains looked at. And
yeah, people do that, don't they? They just plow into it.
Yeah, and lo and behold, later on that day or that evening, there was reports of crashes in that exact spot because people have been fucking idiots about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
you
standing
gotta watch
water on the motorway, aquaplaning and all the like. People were again driving like fucking morons, but there we go. But we made it home in one piece. It was horrendous. Yeah, I don't. And I tell you what, it must be something about the day I booked mine because last year was particularly rubbish weather as well.
Yeah, well,
I mean, not that
February,
bad, Christ. It was, but
it's not likely to be brilliant.
No,
because you have it done in February. So.
I'm not expecting a heat wave, but I mean, I know we're both middle-aged men. I mean, we're about to sit here and go, well, it's been awfully damp this year.
Yes,
it would be nice to have some sort of reprieve. The gardens look in a dreadful state.
No,
yeah.
I didn't say that.
But all of those sort of things, it's just
we are quite old. Yes,
will it stop pissing it down for more than 2 minutes? That would be nice.
We've had a day, and even then, it ended up raining in the evening.
Yeah, it was well, Saturday just gone. I woke up.
In fact, it didn't just rain in the evening. We had snow in the evening.
Yeah, you can't win, can you? No, I woke up that Saturday morning. Well, I say I woke up. The eldest had to go to work, and I mean, it's about as subtle as a brick through a window about keeping herself quiet because we said, look, no one else needs to get up. You've got your bus ticket sorted. Yeah, I'll be quiet.
Yeah.
And you go, well, maybe you're being quiet, but the herd of elephants you've got with you, they're quite noisy.
Yes.
Yeah. But there we go.
Yes,
so yeah, I
was
awake, and I was like, the sun's shining. I'm going to get out and clean the car. Poor thing.
Yeah, well, we haven't. Yeah, I did the same because we haven't had much, or we haven't had any weather like that, and we haven't had any weather like that since either.
No,
that was it.
No, it was good to grab the window of opportunity there.
Yeah, it wasn't the most thorough wash it's ever had, but it was something.
No, like you say, it's just to get the shit off it, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all back on it now, of course. But
obviously, yeah.
After a week of driving.
Yes. Yeah, well, there we go. We've had an evening of stark normality after having a celebration last week, so straight back into the usual cycle. Phil did well with his cars.
We should try and touch on some news maybe next week.
Yeah, we should do. Yeah, we've been very insular this week with our car reports. Thank you, Phil, for your list.
Yes,
everyone
thank
else
you,
who's
Phil. That's very kind.
said about their list, please do send them in. We'll read them out and talk about them because
Yeah, absolutely. If you've done lists, it's
and
not much
I
use
know
if you don't
people
send them
have.
in.
Yes.
Yes,
So this might be a dribs and drabs thing. Maybe we get one a week or something. That'll do us.
that's all right. That's all right. We also, of course, have a Bond review has been pending for some time.
Oh yeah, we are due, aren't we?
A lot overdue. Well, I don't know if anyone else would say, but I would say.
Well, we're the ones who enforce the deadlines, so I say we're not overdue.
Okay.
So there we go.
I'm happy to go with that.
That just means we need to watch it relatively soon.
Yes.
And we're watching License to Kill, aren't we? Let's just be clear.
We are watching License to Kill. Yeah, we are indeed. Mr. Dalton, who we very much enjoy. So we'll try and he didn't play it as a Welshman.
Jordan's the Bond. That one.
We'll try and do that one. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's do that. We'll try and get that in. We'll get some car news in. I think car news next week. I might see if we can sneak a film in over the next couple of weeks and see how we go.
Yeah, I know not everybody enjoys those, but we do. So there.
There you go. Yeah. We'll give you a heads up. Don't worry, we won't spring it on you.
Yeah, you can skip it if you don't like it.
Yeah, be all right. But yeah, all right, that's good. Send your lists. We'll hopefully read out at least another one next week.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.